Welcome and hello, my Gemini friends, to your Clairvoyant Alchemy reading for September 2016. And I just delivered the Libra Air uh, zodiac sign reading, and it came out delicious. And actually, I had this mantra about extraordinary dreams equals extraordinary lives, and it came sort of out of my mouth for them. So I decided to bring it forward. So we see what your air sign, Gemini, has to say, okay? And your mantra, Gemini, is I think, all right? And you're all about the third house of the zodiac, and that's about communication. You're ruled by Mercury, planet of communication, okay? Uh, Sometimes even speedy communication. And the trump card of Mercury is the Magician. And we have the Magician right here because I've been working with the Rider Waite Tarot deck for every opening because it's been coming out pretty fabulous. So I've kept it for all the zodiac signs because usually I like to change all the cards with every uh, earth, air, fire, water sign, but I'm using that for all of us. And I decided to keep the angel cards also from the water sign because I'm working with the unicorns today, the Diana Cooper unicorn cards for the air element. And so I brought them out, but I've kept the angel cards to see how the unicorns, if they come out through here. And then I have chosen to work with Archangel Michael for everyone as well, for all zodiac signs. But see, this is sort of like the theme going on for our air element signs. Okay, Gemini, and your trump card is the Lovers. Okay, so we just had the sign of Libra talking about how they're about relationships and partnerships and romance, and then you come through, and their planet is Venus, and I've been talking about that as well. For all signs, I've been talking about this, and I'll keep repeating because I really feel that starting now, starting now with all these eclipses that we're going through, starting in August, we had that in our other air element friend sign, Aquarius on the 18th was that lunar eclipse, okay? And then September 1st, we had the new moon in Virgo, a solar eclipse. Coming on September 16th, we'll have a full moon in Pisces lunar eclipse, and then the new moon in Libra will happen as well. Uh, so, you know, the air sign, and then on 9/9, September 9th, giant Jupiter, the planet of luck, growth, abundance, expansion, whatever, how you ever want to call it, it's going into Libra. And I just finished reading the Libra air sign, and I thought it came out great. So we all dream. Doesn't matter what zodiac sign you follow or how you're born, we can all dream. So make them extraordinary dreams, my darlings, okay? Make them, and for this September time, actually, we're trying to bring forward how to heal, heal your inner child so that you can move forward. Move forward even just came through for the Libras, just a few, about half an hour ago, okay? So nurture your work, nurture your heart, nurture your inner child, nurture yourself, okay? And dream big and align with the divine. The spirituality came through. For the Libras, the Jesus came through. Jesus Christ. It just kind of blew my mind. That was the last thing I thought would happen. But I followed Jesus. I was raised Catholic in the respect. But when Jesus comes through in any reading I do, I know it's solid. Okay. I regard it as solid. So let's dream big, my darlings. You have the Lover's card. You're about communication, okay? You truly, and you're all about siblings. Obviously, Gemini's the twins, so you're about family as well. The neighborhood. You like to talk to people, And I've said it before, you know, the Gemini people I've known, they're very, you know, artistic. You can work with your hands, you work with your mind, and you genuinely, I think, come from your heart as well. And that was a big theme for the Libras. You know, they're an air element sign, which is all about thinking and but it's more for them. Their reading was like, come from your heart. Okay, come from your heart, believe in you. You know, it's been, I mean, in the air element signs, it's masculine active. Okay, it's about being clear consciousness. But for the Libra signs as well, in case you have Libra in your charts, King of Cups came through, my favorite king in the whole tarot, and he's all about his emotions, but he has to think. He has to really think, but he thinks from his heart. Okay, so we can all. I think that's, you know, how Jesus lived. You know, he had to think, but he came from his heart. So we can all do that as well. But literally, I truly believe um, the last time I was feeling like energies like this, and I know I repeat myself, but in case some of you are new to my channel or old school have been following me, the last time I can remember feeling these energies or harnessing, that's what I look at this huge crow right there. Can you see him? Oh my Lord, that's a monster crow. Hold on a moment. Oh my goodness. Hi there. Oh my Lord. Oh no, I can see that you can't see it because we got the sun coming through now. It's about 2:30. Oh, can you see him now? Can you see him now? He's right there, where my finger is. Look at the size of that crow. That's a sign, my darlings. Can you see? Did you see this bird fly in? He knows I'm talking to him. Look at the size of that crow. That's fabulous. Gotta Google crow totem animal right now, which is all about magic. All about magic. And the other world. Oh my goddesses and gods, look at that. There we got another one! Oh, you can hear it. I haven't seen crows in this backyard because the doves don't really align with the crows. I mean, they don't fly away from them, but they don't kind of integrate with them. I'm sorry about that. That's fascinating to me. I adore crows. I've had crows follow me for a long time. Wow. There's 3 of them now. Something's going on. Okay, well, let me continue. I'm sorry. I'm not taking away from your reading, but that is like supernatural. In Native American wisdom, when the crows are there, it's about supernatural wisdom. No doubt about it. Okay. All right, my darlings. It came for your video. 3 crows. Huge. Huge. That one that flew down here was the size of, looked like a raven. But we don't have ravens here, so. I mean, not by the beach. They're more on the mountain sides, you know, hillside. Oh my goddess. Okay, well, wow. That's just, I'm looking forward to your reading now, Gemini, for sure. Oh my Lord. How fabulous. No doubt about it. Okay, Gemini, your mantra is I think. So think from your heart, okay? Absorb it, love it, and go for it. This is, wow. I just can't believe what I just saw out here. I don't think I've seen 3 crows out here huge like this in about 7, 8, 9 months. I mean, they come out here. I'm not like, but I haven't seen them in a while. How fabulous. And they came today. It's wonderful. Labor Day in the USA. Oh, my darlings. Okay, well, hold on. I need to take a little deep breath right now because that really has made me feel grand. But let me absorb it because that's all spirit right there. Beautiful. I just, yeah, I'm an animal lover, but when you know certain animals carry much wisdom, and crows are very smart, and once they align with you, they bring you messages. I'm so happy they came today. I truly, truly am. I'm so happy. And they came for you, Gemini. There's a reason for that. Please, I, you know, I hope you look that up. Google crow totem animal. There's so many websites out there that adhere to the wisdom of the animals, the birds especially. I was reading somewhere where birds are considered, because they fly high, they fly and they're in the sky, they're more aligned with the like angelic realm. Angelic realm. Oh, that made me feel so happy. So happy. I hope you saw. I know the sun's kind of on the side where you can't see now, but yeah, it was three of them. Three is all about that creativity. Okay? And create, create, create. You can, Gemini. You can create, create, create. Okay, my darlings? How fabulous. Wow. That made me just you can see I'm still talking to myself. Oh, very nice. Okay, Gemini, you're bringing out some woo-hoo-hoo out today. So let's see what comes forward. And yes, it's time to think with your heart. No doubt about it. Okay? And your keywords are you're flexible and sociable. Okay? And you are curious and inquisitive. You really are, because you're the creators. You can create, so it comes from within. Okay, let's see what's saying. Ooh, look at that. 3 of clubs is here. Talking about creativity. 3. There you go. Just for you. Okay? And can be about mental creativity. How nice is that? Very nice. And 3, that's Empress Venus. And we were talking about Empress Venus. And this giant Jupiter going into Libra, ruled by Venus. Venus wants peace and freedom and love and shine for all of us. But we have to create. We have to walk the talk. We have to align with the divine. It's been coming through for every September reading. It's been coming out for months now, but literally every single one is like, ay, ay, ay. I think I'm repeating myself, but it's what comes through. That's why I pick random cards. And that's why I get excited sometimes, because randomly, just like sitting here and seeing this huge crow come down, like that's the last thing I thought would be happening right now. Literally, I haven't seen crows back here in months. Mainly the doves and the blue jays and the cardinals and the little sparrows, a few woodpeckers. But the huge crows, no, that guy was a monster. I hope you can see it. But look at that. Create, create, create for you, Gemini. And I totally believe you're some of the most creative people, And you can come from your heart, because your trump card is the Lovers, right? You can come from your heart, soul, body, mind, experience. But we really want to now go within and take that half hour if you can, turn off technology, and really try to tap spirit. Try to tap spirit. Okay? No doubt about it. I mean, and even when you don't think you're tapping spirit and 3 crows come in, spirit is tapping you. So look that up, okay? The animal wisdom. The animals have much, much, much wisdom. I mean, in Native American, it was all about the animals. All about it. Oh my goodness gracious! This just came through for the Libra friends. The Page of Wands. That's crazy. Wow. This is also about mental creativity. The young blood. The court card and pages are usually women and the knights are the males, but you know, we don't read gender specific here. But look at that, my darlings. This card just came through, not even half an hour ago. So for the air signs, they really want you to mentally create. And when we get to the court cards, pages, jacks, it's all about, you know, mastering yourself. Okay? Master yourself. Okay? Success through creativity. And you see how he's holding that staff, that one staff. It's like, you know, that the ace of staffs, the desire for beginnings, new ideas, you know, birth of a new project, desire for knowledge. But this is all about fire right here. Fire in la casa. So that's all, you know, masculine, active, passion and energy. So whatever you want to put your passion and energy into, it can happen. All right? And what a time. Look at this. Look at this. This can happen for you. Okay? Create, create. Believe in you. Walk the talk with no ego. That's the thing. You know, with your intellectual sides, my air element friends, sometimes the ego gets in there. And you know, we all got ego. Doesn't matter what, you know, sign you follow. But right now, honestly, until 2017, we have opportunity via the cosmic realm. These eclipses, if you've been watching me enough, or I'm repeating myself, I apologize, but they're all about opening these portals. Right now, we're going through it right now. I mean, the eclipses that we're experiencing from August to September give us 3 months of that power to go in. And then on, what is it, the 5th, on the 9th, we have Libra going into Jupiter. We can all harness that energy, you know, seeking, and Libra's about partnerships and romance as well. And Gemini, you're about the marriage of it all. So imagine, you know, marriage yourself to this creative process right here. And imagine that your dreams provide what you want. And then the universe, if it aligns with the divine, then the universe brings it forward. How beautiful. How beautiful. And there's a sign for you with these 3 crows that just came through. There's no doubt about it in my mind. I haven't seen, I know, I just am, I'm not flabbergasted or anything. I mean, but I haven't seen them in a while. I think it's a good sign. Most definitely. And see, the doves are still there. They're not frightened by the crows, but they don't hang out with the crows. Crows are big. 3 of earth, another 3. The power of creativity, recognition. Look at this, my darlings. Oh, my Lord, Gemini. I was just saying how you're some of the most creative people I've met, how you work with your mind, hands, and artistically. The power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. Oh, my God. So now we have 3 of fire and 3 of earth. Okay, creativity again, you know, just create and don't worry about how you're going to get there. Okay, no worries. Just dream big. Dream big. But you got to walk the talk. You got to take the steps, baby steps. That's also come through. Okay, for the September time and to heal our inner child. Okay, so if you're, you know, how you were raised wasn't as, you know, special as you would have liked, but you're now an adult, or you know, in case you're younger than 18 or something, but usually all my people who follow me are over 20 years old. So things can come for you. Believe in you. Look at this. Please focus on your desires. Baby steps, though. There's, when we work with spirit, okay, you know, like even spirit just, I believe, sent those crows here. All right. because I can't call the crows. You know what I mean? I mean, I can coo with them when I see them, but they came on their own. All right. So I want to work with that energy that just came through. That was spiritual energy. Because in Native American, no doubt about it, crows are all about supernatural. Oh, that's so wonderful. The power of creativity, recognition for high quality work. Be a team player. And that's what we were saying. Don't come from your ego. Even though you're an intellectual, my Gemini friends, please keep the ego in check. All right. Come from your heart. Dream big. All right. In your dreams, let spirit come to you. All right. Jot things down. I'm sharing with everybody. Journal things down. A word, a phrase. Just write it down and date it. So when you go back to it, you can recall, wow, on this date, this kind of, okay, now makes sense. How many, I bring papers up to the YouTube all the time that I wrote back in the day, and I cognizantly didn't get it, but now I do. You get it later on. 6 of air. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation. Taking a trip. How wonderful is this? And I really love this card in many, many ways. And look, this is an air sign for you. 6 is about harmonizing, why I picked 6 card spreads for the Clairvoyant Alchemy readings. Okay? And peace and karma as well. But what I'm trying to say with this is that, it's like karmic payback. Okay? Karma's here. But traditionally, with this card, usually you see like a ghost-like figure working the rudder. Okay? So it's like you're saying, I'm going to take a trip with spirit. And the trip with spirit is going to align me to where my destination is to go. So I can live an extraordinary life. Okay? Via the channeling with the divine flow. Okay? And you see what's interesting, even this is an air sign, but you see it's on the water. Okay? Emotions. Emotions. Okay? So come from your heart. Keep the emotions in check. Yes, you're very intellectual, but we don't want to come from the ego. We want peace and harmony via the spiritual realm to bring us our gifts and or some of us are born gifts, these little kids that can play the piano like Beethoven at 4 years old, just but that's what I'm saying. Some of them so born gifted prodigies, and sometimes you read about these prodigy kids who can't become an adult because they're so out there. But if you spiritually align, spirit will help you. Spirit will talk to you and say, shh, no worries. We're here. Believe in us. Dream big with us. Because we believe in you. Divine sight. See the divine in everyone. See there, my dears? That's what we need. See the divine in everyone. Some people, and that's the unicorns are the savants of the light. They work with the heavens. They send unconditional love. They do. And here's a 7, spiritual number, totally spiritual victory or challenge. You see, they're sort of like in a prison right there. So perhaps they have done something not righteous. But everyone deserves to be loved. Okay? Everyone. So don't judge people until you meet them and know them. Oh my Lord. This card just came through. Holy crap. 2 cards have come through from the Libra reading. Moving. Change is happening, so be prepared to move physically or spiritually. There you go. All right? There it is. Move forward. Dream big. Align with the divine. Be prepared to move physically or spiritually. And I'm going to say it spiritually. See a little, unicorn right there, following everybody, getting everybody on the wagon. Come with us. Oh, how beautiful. Wow, 2 cards back to back. That usually does not happen. They want you to move forward spiritually in a creative way. That's what I'm going to say. Move forward spiritually in creative ways. That's what I'm going to title your video. My. I'm going to pick Archangel Michael right now, but literally I'm going to read those 2 cards, and I'll have to read the one that came through as well, the Page of Wands. Okay, so let me pick Archangel Michael's card right here. And wow, usually 2 cards just don't come forward like this, back to back, and for air element sign. So look at that. I'm so caught up in this reading, I can't even align the cards correctly here. Yowza. Okay, so hold on. This is kind of wild. Good wild. But create, and let spirit guide you. Okay, let spirit guide the boat. And divine sight. That's all about spirit as well, you see. This is what they got something to say to you, my darlings. Well, they always do. But we got to be alert to it. You know, some of us, you know, many people don't believe in the heavens or, you know, how to align with spirit. But once you do, you can never go back. I mean, you just can't. Okay, the Page of Cups. Okay, the Page of Cups. Oh, excuse me, the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. Oh, that's why I'm looking. Look, I'm all caught up. I'm sorry, my darlings. I don't think this happens very often, back to back like this. The same 2 cards. You know, I'm only pulling 6 cards, and the same 2 came through. So that's, you know, I don't know the stats on that, but I know that's strong. Okay, Page of Wands. In a scene similar to the former, a young man stands in the act of proclamation. You see how he's looking up? Because I was sharing with the Libra friends, we got to look up. We got to look up to the cosmic realm, especially now where we're going to harness all these energies on 9-9. Jupiter wants so much for us in relationships. And Gemini, you're about the marriage card, okay? Libra about relationships, partnerships, which could be business, all right? Could be business. And creating is about business as well. You know, whatever you're going to create will bring you the plata. Okay. He is faithful and his tidings are different. And the divinatory meaning, a young man, faithful, a lover, a postman. A postman? What? That's different. Now, mind you, this deck is over 100 years old. Okay, over 100 years old. So a postman could have been, you know, I just don't feel like he's a postman. That must be a term for someone who's getting ready to do something. That's what I'm going to say. I don't think it's somebody who's moving the mail. But anyway, beside a man, he will bear favorable testimony concerning himself. He is a rival, and if followed by the Page of Cups, he has the chief qualities of his suit. Okay? So he rivals the cups. Well, he's got that young blood too, the pages. And that's why I love the young blood and the respect, because, you know, no matter what age you are, if you want to start something new, you want to create a business, and especially it's with the spiritual realm, you know, hosting you, giving you the messages. You turn the technology off a day and you say, Spirit, I'm going to sit down, and I got my little journal here. Spirit, I'm just going to lie down and rest, and send me the, you know, the information in my thoughts and my dreams right now. I think it's wonderful. See the divine in everyone. Spiritual number 7. Divine sight. Okay, divine sight. Because unicorns see with divine vision, they only see the good in people. This card asks you to look for the God in others, and they will respond differently to you. And the affirmation, I see the divine in everyone. Okay, so even though, these people are in a prison cell, there's the uni saying, we'll call upon you when you get to heaven. Okay, well, that's fabulous too. I love unicorns, no doubt about it. Oh, wait, we don't want to put that by the fire, so let's set it right here, right now. But there we are. And we have another unicorn card coming through, which is pretty cool. And this card is literally allowing divine to rule the rudder there, to take this unicorn to its divine destination. Okay? And things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, and take a trip. So for those of you that means something to you, taking a trip, whether physically to a new location or taking a trip spiritually, in meditation, introspection, calling on the divine, call on spirit. Okay? And then we have number 20, moving. This card came through again. So cute. And I only saw, because when I had my blue and gold macaw, he pulled this card one time. He'd like to sit where I would sit on the ground there, and he'd just grab the cards. So how cute. Ah. In a way that has come back to back, maybe I have to think he's talking to me too, telling me change is happening. So be prepared to move physically or spiritually. I got to say it like that now, really, because it's come back to back, literally back to back. Moving. This card suggests that change, internal or external, is imminent. Prepare yourself to move forward and know that the unicorns will help you to make something wonderful to happen. And the affirmation, my unicorn is helping me to move forward. There you are, my darling. Wonderful to move forward. See? Spirit and the unicorn and the divine want you to move forward with your creative processes, okay? Creative processes, because obviously you've got them right here. You've got them, Gemini. I swear the Gemini friends I've ever met, or persons, they are very intellectually creative. Some people are very intelligent intellectually, but they're not creative. You know what I mean? How beautiful. And see the divine. That's how we heal. Even like the Jesus card came out for the Libra friends, and it's like, how many people hated on Jesus, but he's still loving everybody. He's still loving everyone. And that's what we got to learn to heal this planet, is how to love us all unconditionally. Loving unconditionally came through for the Libra friends. In case you have Libra in your charts, I'm bringing it up. Or someone, or... Oh boy, your children are watched over angels. Well, this is another card that's come through for September as well. Yes, it does. It does it again. It come through. Dear guardian angels of my children, born and unborn, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children. Well, gotta go to Archangel Michael and see, because now, this is crazy, Gemini. 3 cards. Oh, that crows are right there. 3 cards have come out again for you. I think that's the message. I don't know how you want to take it, but that's the message for you to really start moving forward, Believe in your creativity. Be in charge of you. And if you have children on the planet or you've miscarried or lost, just know they're in heaven watching over you, helping you, helping you. Dream with them in case they're in heaven. I know I have children in heaven. I talk about that really. So that's why I'm kind of like sharing it with you. Okay? Let them send you the messages. Your children up there. They're there. They'll help. Archangel Michael wants you to know that he's paying particular attention to your children. He's guiding them to stay safe, develop their spiritual gifts, and discover and follow their divine life purpose. Michael is also ensuring that their peers are trustworthy and good influences. Possible specific meanings. Your life's purpose involves children. A healthy pregnancy and birth is ensured. An adoption will be successful. Spend time with indigo and crystal children. Take care of your inner child by playing and having fun. There you go. We were just saying that that's sort of been the healing modality for these last month and this month to come. Healing your inner child, okay? Just nurturing it. You know, even though we can be 60 years old and we still have that inner child talking to us, or we reflect so much when we were little kids. Was it good? Was it not good? You know what I mean? But there's always healing can be done. Okay, a child in heaven. Take care of your inner child by playing and having fun. A child in heaven is happy and sending love. Your children are okay. Give worries about your children to God and the angels. And the prayer, dear guardian angels of my children, born and unborn, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children. Okay, my darlings. So Gemini, and in case you're, planning to marry, okay, and planning to have children, just know that they are protected by the angels always. Always, always, always. And mainly believe in you, my darlings. Create, move forward, okay? Seek divine sight. See the divine in everyone. Don't come from your ego. Flow with the divine. Let them rudder the boat, okay? But look at this. Create. The power of creativity. That is just so cool, okay? So, and the earth element is about coin, pentacles, resources, money. But with the power of creativity and you're a team player, quality work. So for those of you who sometimes worry about money, don't worry about money, okay? Don't worry about it because they want it for you, all right? Get your fire on. Yes. Get that fire, passion, energy going to make your creative projects come through with passion. No doubt. And your children sending you the love. Even if you don't have children, children come, they already know they're coming to you. It's a fascinating thing how all that works. Love to you all, my darlings. Enjoy this month. Harness this Jupiter giant's energies in the sign of Libra. Okay? And Gemini, you're like cousins. So make sure it happens for you. Love you all and wishing you all the best. And thank you all kindly for my new subscribers and commenters. I'm just really digging it, and it makes me feel positive that I too am on my right path for what I've been chosen to do on this planet. And that's why I'd like to see you, Gemini, do the same. Ciao.